Do you translate every sentence in your mind before speaking English? You hear something in English, then in your mind, you convert it into your language, and then again, you try to convert it back into English, just to speak one sentence. And by the time you are ready, the moment is gone. Someone else has already spoken, and you are left thinking, why am I so slow? Have you ever felt this? Be honest. How many times did you know what to say, but couldn't say it on time? Why does this happen? And more importantly, how do you stop translating and start thinking in English? Hello, everyone. Welcome to this channel. Here, we don't just learn English. We learn how to express ourselves, how to think clearly, and how to grow in life. Because English is not just a language, it is a tool that helps you connect, learn, and move forward in life. And on this channel, we learn English and life lessons together. Through simple explanations, through real-life examples, and through powerful stories. So if you want to improve your English and also grow as a person, you are in the right place. Now let's talk about today's problem. Translating in your mind. At first, it feels natural. You think in your language and then translate it into English. Seems logical, right? But here is the truth. This habit is destroying your fluency. Yes, destroying. Because translation makes your speaking slow, unnatural, and stressful. Let me explain why. Your brain is not designed to translate languages quickly. Translation is a slow process. It takes time and energy. And in real conversations, you don't have that time. You need to respond instantly. And if your brain is busy translating, you will always be late. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine you are in a conversation. Someone asks you, "What did you do yesterday?" Now what happens in your mind? First, you think in your language, "Maine kal kya kiya?" Then you start converting. Yesterday I did something. You start searching for words, arranging grammar, checking mistakes, and before you complete your sentence, the conversation moves on. Now compare this with someone who thinks in English. They hear the question and directly respond. I watched a movie and studied a little. No delay, no confusion, no stress. Why? Because they are not translating. They are thinking in English. Now here is the important question. How do you reach that level? Let's go deeper. Before we move forward, let me ask you something. Be honest with yourself. What do you do more? A. Think in your native language and translate into English. B. Try to think directly in English, even if it's broken. Don't lie to yourself. Give me your answer in comment box. And don't forget to comment, because your answer matters. I will explain this at the end. So now, how do we stop translating? First, you need to understand one thing clearly. You cannot stop translating by force. If you try to say, "From today I will not translate," it will not work. Because your brain has been trained this way for years, you need to retrain it step by step. And the best way to do that is by creating direct connections between thoughts and English words. Let me simplify this. Right now, your brain works like this. Thought to native language to English. We need to change it to thought to English. And how do we do that? By reducing dependency on your native language. Let me give you a simple method. Start with small things, very small. For example, look around you. see a chair. Instead of thinking, ye kursi hai, say in your mind, chair. You see water, say water. You see your phone, say phone. This may feel silly, but this is powerful because you are training your brain to connect objects directly with English words. No translation. Now go one step ahead. Start making small sentences. I am sitting. I am eating. I am walking. Don't worry about mistakes. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is speed and connection. Let me tell you something important. Fluency is not about knowing big words. Fluency is about speed, your ability to express thoughts quickly. And translation kills that speed. It creates delay, confusion, and fear. Now think about this. When you speak in your own language, do you translate? No, you just speak. Words come naturally. That is what we want. In English, natural flow. And this happens only when your brain is trained to think in English. Let me tell you a short story. There was a student who was very good at grammar. He knew tenses, rules, vocabulary, but when he tried to speak, he always got stuck. Why? Because he was translating everything. One day, he changed his approach. He stopped focusing on perfect sentences. Instead, he started thinking in simple English, broken sentences, small words, basic expressions. At first, it felt uncomfortable. People laughed. He made mistakes. But he didn't stop. After a few weeks, something changed. His speed improved. His confidence grew. And slowly, his English became natural. Not perfect, but real. And that is what matters. Now let's connect this with shadowing. Shadowing helps you stop translating faster. Because when you shadow, you don't have time to think. You don't have time to translate. You just listen and speak. Again and again, your brain learns patterns. It learns how sentences are formed. And slowly, it starts using them automatically. Without translation, that is the power of shadowing. So remember this, if you keep translating, you will always be slow. If you want to speak fluently, you must train your brain to think in English. Start small, be consistent, and trust the process. It will feel difficult, it will feel uncomfortable, but that is a sign that you are growing. Now coming back to the question. Most of you chose A. You translate in your mind, and that is your biggest problem. But now you know the solution. Start thinking in English, even if it's broken, because broken English is better than silent English. Before we finish, let's go over some important words from this lesson. These words will help you improve your English and sound more natural when you speak. Don't just listen, try to understand them and use them in your daily life. 1. Translate. To change language to. Fluency. Ability to speak smoothly. 3. Instantly, immediately, without delay. 4. Connection. Direct link between things. 5. Comfortable, feeling relaxed and natural. Now it's your turn. From today, stop translating everything. Start thinking in English, little by little. And remember, you don't need perfect English to start. You just need courage to speak. If you really want to improve your English, don't stop here. Go back. Repeat this video again. Practice with me daily and explore more videos on this channel because one video won't change your English, but daily practice will. Keep going, keep speaking, keep practicing, and I will see you in the next video.